Whenever we think about project management, we tend to think of a complex project management software such as Jira, Atlassian Confluence, Smartsheet, and several others. But what we do not think is some of your team members, while you are managing project, may not know how to use those softwares. So in that case, it is really important that you need to find a simple, very easy system which can be used by every member of your team and which brings the best out of your team. Because if one particular person do not know how to use that software, then that person may not be able to bring the best out of him, and that person may not feel the part of that project, and that will hamper your outcome. So in today's video, what I will do is I'll show you one of that methodology which is called Kanban, and I will show you how to use that Kanban. And Kanban is really simple because it can be done in a simple whiteboard or it can be done in a spreadsheet. And the good thing about Kanban is it gives you visualization in a matter of seconds, and it brings the collaboration in the easiest possible way because every member of your team can see where the project is exactly at, and also they can see what they need to do in that particular project, and they feel themselves to be the part of that project. So in today's video, what I will do is I'll show you how we can make a Kanban in a whiteboard, and also how we can use same Kanban in a spreadsheet. I prefer to do it in a spreadsheet because with the spreadsheet you can carry it in any meeting room and throw it to the projector, and then you can run your project meetings. All right, so let's dive in. So this is how you can run Kanban in any whiteboard. This is one of the simplest method using Kanban principles. However, you can modify, customize this layout in any way, and it depends on your project and it depends on your organization. So for example, let's consider these two projects. So there is project 1 and there is project 2, and there are 4 tasks to be completed in those projects. And once you complete all those tasks, then that project will be completed, and then you can basically tick this as a complete project. So what happens is in this project 1 there is a task 1, so task 1 can be anything. So let's say create a design or concept design, and owner of the task could be, let's say, Mike. And when is the due date? Due date is, let's say, 1 month from now, 2020. And then what is the status of the project? So if that is not started, then you can put red. However, if that is in progress, what you can do is you can put yellow. Or if that is already complete, what you can do is you can put green. So there are 3 colors. So red is for not started, yellow is for in progress, and green is for completed. So let's consider this is in progress, and there is another task 2, which can be anything again, and the owner is, let's say, Ron, and the date is 3 months from now, and then status is, let's say, not started. And what is the task 3? So it could be anything again for that particular project, and the owner is Mitchell, and the date is, let's say, 4 months from now. And what is the status? The status is in progress. And then the final task is task 4, and the owner is, let's say, Celia, and the date is 5 months from now, and the task is, it hasn't started. So in a matter of seconds, in project 1 there are 2 tasks, task 1 and task 3, which are in progress, and task 2 and task 4 hasn't been started yet. And then you can automatically relay that information to your team in a matter of seconds. And similarly, what we can do is for project 2 we can do the same thing. So as you can see here, guys, so there are 2 projects, there are 4 tasks for each project, and there are 4 tasks which are in progress, there are 3 tasks which hasn't started, and there is 1 task which is already completed. And when you run a meeting, what you can do is you can invite your partners, or you can invite your project team, and then you can ask that owner when you are going to finish this, or is there any issue, or do you need any help or something like that. And then you can ask this person, Ron, why it hasn't started, or does it need to be started only after the completion of this task, or something like that. And in that way you can run meeting in a very efficient way, because all your project team can see the status of your project in a matter of seconds. All right, let's learn how to use Kanban principles in a spreadsheet. I prefer spreadsheet because a laptop can be carried out in any meeting room, and you can throw this to the projector, and then you can run project meeting efficiently. So let's get started. So you can have a column like project ID, and then you can have a column called project description, and then you can have task 1. You can copy that, and that you can call task 2, task 3, task 4, task 5, and you can also write comments here. And you always have to remember that those tasks should be actionable and achievable as well. Let's write here who is the owner of the task 1 and when is the deadline and what is the status. And similarly you can do same thing for task 2. Let's merge this here, make it slightly big. So let's say you work in a manufacturing industry, then you have your first project. First project could be make biscuit of brand ABC. So that is your first project, and the first task could be to make a product design, and the second task could be artwork design, because any biscuit, if it is packed, it should have some kind of artwork in the product outside. And then third would be production of packet, biscuit packet or package, and the fourth would be production of actual good, and the fifth would be shipping that to customer. And who is the owner of that first task? Let's say Mike. And when is the deadline? That is 15 days from now. And then what is the status? Status is, so what we can do is we can choose one of the option here. So you can do data validation, not started, in progress, and complete. And what you can do is you can use some conditional formatting. So if the cell value is equal to not started, then format it as red, and if the cell value is in progress, format as yellow, and then if the cell is green, that is complete, then format it as green. So let's say for example if it is in progress, it will be in yellow. And then artwork design, who is the owner? So let's say Rob. Before that, let's do this for shipping, because shipping is the critical date here. So who is the owner? Owner is production manager. And when is the date? Let's say on February next year. So February next year, and the status is not started. And before shipping, you need to produce actual good, and again the owner is production manager, and that has to happen, let's say, at least 15 days before the shipping. So that would be 1st of February next year, and it also hasn't started. And production of packet has to be done at least a month before. And who is going to do that? Let's say Rob, and that has to be done at least a month before. So that means 01/12/20, and that is in progress. And artwork design, it has to be done at least a month before that. So that is 01/11/20, and Rob is the owner, and that is not started. So in the similar way, you can plan for other projects as well, as many as you like. And after you make Kanban board, you can organize a team meeting, let's say every week or every 10 days, and you can ask these people here, where is the status of this product design, where is the status of artwork design, and when is this task going to happen, or is there any problem with this task, and if it hasn't started, does it need to start now or it can wait, and something like that. And then you can also write comment here, and in a matter of second you can see there are 2 tasks which are in progress, and there are 3 tasks which haven't started, and then you can highlight those tasks in the project meeting if they need to start now or if they can wait for next week. And similarly you can do the same thing for other projects, and it becomes as simple as it is, because in your organization almost everyone can easily use Excel, and then they can go to this spreadsheet and they can see where their task is at, and they can see where their project is at, and it is very easy method of visualization of all the projects, and it doesn't need complex software. I hope this video was useful to you guys. Please do not forget to subscribe to our channel, and please put your feedback down below in the comment section if you like this video. I'll see you next week. Bye. Good luck.